or freezing. Rain is freezing. After that, it's freezing. 25. He's on pole by about 4/10. What do you think about that lap, Deathstorm?
Honestly, I don't see anybody touching it. I kind of hope I'm wrong because I want to see a fight up front this evening, but right now he seems like he's the man to beat.
Woo, Grew! I improved second and a half, but I get up to P9. Very unfortunate there. We're not even broadcasting. No, we are. Just didn't pop up. Shout out me.
Red Mask didn't improve on his time. 7/10 slower. Is still in P10.
We got Tin Man the Rowdy. Going around the final turn there. And where's he gonna go? P5. Tin Man Mafia Wild on Tour.
24.5 is second behind, so.
And that's a match.
Wow.
He's his own game. Get this man his own division.
He should be up there with us at this point.
And he's mopping the field. Denny? Denny is not on a flying lap.
Tin Man's on an in lap. He's letting people through.
Gru is not. Got Tin Man. Not.
He's on an
Motor. Who is?
2/10 up through sector 1. Let's see what happens here. Going through the hairpin at the end of sector 2. Yellow sector 2. Who's on the side over there? Looks like the other Ferrari of Denny. Yep, spinning out. Motown lost 0.3 of a second. He's now 2/10 behind.
Motor!
Oh!
Boom!
Commentator's curse. I'm sorry.
Here comes the boom! Here comes the boom! That's Motor on a barrier.
Ready or not, here comes the boys from the south. I can't believe Tin Man.
Oh, through sector 1 or sector 2. Easy Rider. Yeah, wait. Purple. It's only up 0.3 though.
Oh, well. Tin Man staying out for another lap, so it looks like he's on a flyer now too. Easy Rider is 1/10 up in sector 2. Got an Alfa Romeo in front of him. Let's see if he gets out of the way here. Coming through the NASCAR corner, as I like to call it.
Yep.
Down the front straight, and he improved, but very marginally. Still P2 and still about 8/10 behind. Tell you what, that's gonna be a tough time to beat or even come close to.
Yeah, it looks like it's Aston Masters, Easy Rider, Yowie, and the rest of the field. Thankfully, it looks like the Twitch has decided to cooperate with my FPS tonight, and I'm not freezing now. So go me!
Go you! Yay! Clap for Shelly.
yeah, we're having some issues earlier with the old FPS. I'm not really sure what all entails in that, but we got an Alpine. It's Valentine 94 on the flyer. We got Tim and Rowdy who aborted that lab. So, not good news there from Tin and Mafia Wild on Tour. We have the Ferrari, Clinton McCrown, up ever so slightly through sector 3. The long thing, right hand corner, and get ever so close to that wall, and
he bails on the left.
Guess who's not bailing? That's Steinman. Now he's a NASCAR driver and contest of speed. Hammers it down, 5/10 up. Where's he gonna go? P7 or 4/10 up. Yep, piped him a little bit. You've got an AlphaTauri. Oh, that's Swifty. A P10, 25.4.
I got my eye on Valentine right now on a hot lap. I didn't catch his first sector split, but let's see what he's at the end of sector 2. And he is 1.6 up. He must have bailed on his lap.
I was trying to find someone that you could take us through a lap on. How about Nos Racing? He is starting a lap. I believe.
Going through the hairpin turn 1. Going through the hairpin turn 1. Easy on the throttle. The sweeping section 2 and 3 up until the banked left-hander of 4. Very easy to spin it on the outside curb here. Then you're going through the dunes of 5, 6, and 7 up the hill. Just over the crest is the end of sector 1. Then you have the downhill off-camber right-hander that a lot of people are probably going to have trouble with tonight. And tomorrow, and the rest of the week. Little kink there, then another sharp right-hand turn. Sweeping down into another like hairpin right. And then the hairpin left at the end of the sector 2. See where he's at here. Easy on the throttle, easy through the corner. Go on a curb there, you spin it out of control. See where he's at the end of sector 2 here. 5/10 up into the stadium section. Purple sector 2, by the way. What I would call the stadium section, the easy chicane, double apex left-hander. I always take the late apex here. And then another fast right-hander of 13 into the NASCAR turn 14 turn, and easy through the corner here. And then just jam on the power all the way to the straight. And to the line, we have a 124.6 P8, 5/10 up from his previous best.
Very nicely done there, Jeff. So I'm right down about a bottle of water while you did that. That helped me out a lot. I got Swifty going P. Wait, P3? That wasn't this lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed that one where we had all the UI closed. Who else on a flying lap? Just under 3 minutes to go in this session. Valentine's starting one at the Gru Gru Dolls. He's also maybe on a flyer. Can't really tell. A lot of guys on an out lap. And, looks like the track is pretty busy right now. I've got an Alfa Romeo coming across the line. That's Steinman. He's going to start his final flyer. Behind him, we've got somebody as Easy Rodeo dives in the pits. Maybe he can get back out. Got Swifty coming across the line. He won't improve. Oh, you know who will improve? Texas Tornado up almost 6/10. It's a P2! The tornadic weather benefiting the Texas Tornado, who was in Oklahoma. Or Texas now, or somewhere in the South. He lives in the U.S. There we go. Something's right. Good for the McLaren driver. Got Red Bull.
Tell you what, McLaren needs to get back on track for sure. Hopefully tonight will be a good start for them. Not only in the constructors, but also the patented Deathstorm power rankings.
Oh, yeah. I have to get those two when qualifying is over. Here comes the Tin Man, the Rowdy. Gets a little loose out of the bank hairpin of 14, but does not improve. Guess who did? Somebody. That's Valentine. Going all the way up to P5. That's 24-4 for the Alpine reserve, I believe. I believe he's a reserve. For AM3. Got the Steinman. Look at he said. He's trying to warm up his tires. That's not a good sign. Yeah, not a good lap either. That's Swifty. And he might actually go faster than his old time, will he? He will not. That's an Alpine behind him. And that's going to be Acid Masters, who starts his final flyer. Not sure why he's on another lap. We don't need any more time, more speed. Who else we got on flyer there?
I'm actually watching Tin Man right now. He is on a flyer. He was 2/10 up in Sector 1. He's approaching the Sector 2 time split now and see where he's at.
Red Mask up to P11.
Tin Man goes purple Sector 2, 3/10 up from his time. So let's see if he can keep it together and where he's going to fall. P8 right currently. Looking about probably 24-2, 24-1. So I'll put him somewhere in the neighborhood of 5th if he keeps it. And to the front straight we go. The drag race
Crown P4. Tin Man P5.
Tin Man P5.
And the qualifying has officially ended. The checker flag is waving. And all these drivers are going to look to end in a good way, except Steinman going to end it fast with a spin. And Swifty's going to come across him very closely as he's up almost 4 tenths. We'll hope the Steinman gets out of the way of that one. Don't see another casualty here in AM3. Maybe giving a toe to Swifty. Are they friends? I'm not sure if they're friends or not. Swifty, oh my goodness, that is lag. But he kept it together. Gonna go P4. Say 24 for that. That's the Tornado of Texas. He's up 1.5 tenths. Can he get 5 more tenths of the final corner? Nobody thinks so. Could he do it though? No. Slightly under 1/10. Finishes P2 behind the pool sitter. Acid Masters. Knox Racing won't take it from him. Can the Gru Dolls, after a long awaited return, can they come through and take pull away from Acid Masters? No, Gord was P10. And with Jay not able to put in a good lap, his final flare, neither could Denny. And I think that is qualifying order. I will take us through it. And then Dexter, give your power ranks. Got Acid Masters on pole, Texas Tornado P2. Easy Rider Yowie P3. That's Swifty at 4, McFrown in 5. That's Tim and the Rowdy P6, Nos Racing in 7, Valentine 8, Motown, Motor City B9, and Gru rounds out your top 10. Then we got Red Mask, Steinman, Witchay, Denny, Case, and Yo Face and Clay. Both did not set a time. That rounds out your field of 16 drivers tonight. Got a little bit better attendance this week. And Deathstorm will take it through his fire ranking.
Alright, the top's relatively unchanged. It's Tin Man. He has yet to not get a podium, I think, in AM3 this season. He's still my season favorite. Easy Rider Yowie in P2. Jay Walker, who is unfortunately not here this evening with us, is in P3. Lightning McBrown P4. With Jay 5th. Case in Your Face is 6th. Spectre's in 7th, which was my biggest mover of the week. Up 5 from his from last week. Red Mask drops 3 into 8th. Motown stays unchanged at 9th. Gru was a 3 lost spots down to 10th. Texas Tornado was stationary at 11. Nos Racing 12th. Swifty, who was unranked because his debut was last week, he's sitting in 13th. Denny is 14th. Clay Funk 15th. Steinman 16th. Zach and Maltube round out the power rankings. Constructors as well, relatively unchanged up top. Red Bull. Williams flips Haas for 2nd and 3rd. Ferrari, McLaren still 4 and 5. AlphaTauri was the big movers, moving up 3 spots to 6th. Mercedes in 7th. Aston Martin in 8th. Alfa Romeo in 9th. And Alpine rounding out the field in 10th.
Yeah, not really ready. Doesn't mean we're going to go right away. We got a formation coming at you in the wets. Should be exciting. But first, get hear the Dutch national anthem performed by yours truly. This should go great on the. Somebody's gonna clip this. Phil Nasu, Bennett, I'm fine. This explode, explode. All right. Den Vanderglan get thrown we breath it toward our wet and Prince Van Orhan, hey, okay, Van Leo own the need disease, okay, moment one, Vine is this time you have these songs for today's Thank you. That's the Dutch national anthem, performed by yours truly. Thank you. I know. Thank you. We'll be here every week, and continue that constantly.
For the first time this season, we have a formation lap, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's exciting times here in COS of SPWD. Everybody is on the intermediates to start this race. We said bye-bye to the rain that was in qualifying, and now it's the race. Yeah.
but it's still raining.
Rogue says, "Oh my gosh, what is this? Dutch hooked on phonics?" Oh my gosh, it might be, man. Yeah, I did my best. I did my best to honor the homeland of Max Verstappen. Podium prediction. Thank you, Kitten Petter. He says Acid Master 1, Tidman 2, McGlaive Lunk 3. What are you going with, Death Storm?
I'm going Acid 1. I'm probably going to go Easy Rider Yogi 2 and Tin Man 3.
Alright, I will go with the Master, or, oh my god, combined the same thing. The Master of Acids, P1. I will go with the Tornado, P3. And the Kruger Dolls, Grillfish, P3. JK Racing Fan says, 1 Racing Fan, 2 Ecos Saint, and 3 Racing Fan. Nice. Andy Wu says, Acid, Easy Rider Yoey, and Tin Man. And Kitten Petter says, over under 3.5 bush lights consumed by Death Storm.
What?
Well, tell us. You're going to take over under.
Oh, definitely the under there, Kitten. You should know this. If it was over under 3.5 bottles of Gatorade, it'd be a little different.
He likes to be electrolyted, folks. That's the good news there.
Oi, 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 oi. Why don't you, there, Shelly? I almost said Kitten. I'm so sorry. Take us the lights out with the formation lap for the first time this season.
I will try to if the lights go out. You're going out, baby! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Sorry, got really into that one there. Yeah, we're going! Oh, this is sick. A lot of the back of the field is just punched up. We're going 3 wide in the west. This is not good.
Oh man,
Turn 1
cannot believe I'm actually saying this, but that was relatively clean.
Yeah, it was a bit of a car park. Got Valentine battling with a Ferrari back here, and they're going 2 by 2 through 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Very, very organized for start in the wet. So very impressive, AM3. Good job.
Yeah, they are moving back here, especially from P5, all the way back to P10, or in a DRS train, P11, P12, P13. No, they're coming in waves. It's like an apocalypse. Andy Roos says, "Oh, Lennon McFrown's gonna get a run on Tin Man here."
He's got the move done going into the chicane here.
Out of 10, what a move! And that's an Alpine and Valentine trying to look optimistic.
McLaren winning will completely wide there.
Oh,
Red
wow.
Mask. What a save by Red Mask.
Yeah. Andy Wu says, I feel like I was on a metal concert on those lights out there. I think we all do. But hey, round last 1. I think a lot of these guys are going to try to take inserts all the way to the dry period. What do you think, Destorm?
Yeah, depending on when the dry period hits, I'm pretty sure the drivers that are easier on their tires can have no problem hitting it, just in one stopping the rest of the way. Those guys that are brutal on their tires are going to struggle a little bit down maybe 15, 20 laps in, but it's doable.
Yeah, most definitely. I have to agree with that statement there. Is Motor and Valentine are battling for the long right-hand. Saw Case get past Witt after they overtook each other in the first second. What a move by Valentine! Trying to go up the inside of Motown Motor City. Let's see if he gets the new NBA 2K. Are you getting the new NBA 2K? The next one?
Actually, I haven't played a 2K game since 14. But I might.
Yeah, there's always a possibility. Speaking of possibility, maybe an overtake here between Valentine and Motown Motor City around the outside of 11. That move's going to get done. What a move by the reserve of Valentine 94. Now Paxton into sardines there as they go through 13.
Jeez, Acid is flying.
Like the rain, fellas. Hello, Camp Tizzle. Welcome to the stream. Missed the great lights out. I have to say so myself.
You missed a
Racing
great
fans
lights
say-
out in E4 this afternoon. That was something to watch. To just put it lightly.
Yeah, racing fan, WWE 2K is better than NBA 2K. Case does not agree with that statement as he has turned around, along with Clayfunk. That's going to be a VSC for what a contact they're done with Case and Clay. I think Case is basically his front wing. Clay is not. So, interesting incident there. Now, Kimber says, have you guys ever done acid? I have personally not. Have you, Deathstorm?
No, definitely not. No.
Yeah, they get better for the Q&A, though.
Ooh.
Have to see when it comes out here.
Yeah.
The rain is coming out sideways, like snow on the broadcast currently.
Yeah, Clay Funk does not have any damage, by the way. Case is definitely going to need a new wing, it looks like. For sure.
Unfortunate there. No, Case get the drive-through. He's had a rough start to the season, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, he'll be looking to rebound after hopefully puts this race behind him. He'll be looking to rebound next week. Where are we at next week anyway?
I believe we are in...
Austria?
Sounds right.
Oh no, we're in Belgium next week. We're at the Spa-Francorchamps.
Yep. And there'll be another national anthem performed there. Truly, but yours truly. But hey, Case is going to be in your pit, going to serve that drive-through. And he is going to have to fix that wing as well. You got Valentine, Motor, Nos, and I believe that's Red Mask all in a little train here. And they're vying for P7 through P10. Who have you had your eye on?
Well, right now, pretty uneventful on my end. I'm watching the front. The gap's pretty stationary between Texas Tornado and Acid. It's 1.6, 1.7. Swifty goes to purple sector 2. He's 1.9 away from the podium at the moment. 2 seconds.
It's a mistake by Nos Racing out of turn 12. It looks like Red Mask's going to capitalize on that and get P9. Aston Master still setting in the fastest laps of the race, left, right, and center. Speaking of center, Cunha launched the home run 444 feet since the last time we talked. Good for Braves country there. And good for the knee. Shout out Ronald Cunha's freshly repaired ACL.
Yeah, since last time we talked, Braves are now 1 game out of first, so the Mets choke is on.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry to all you Met fans out there.
Yeah, Frank the Tank, be scared. Looks like Grill almost had a run on with Jay there for P11, but not close enough on that occasion. Goes to the sweeping complex of 6 through 9. Or 6 through 8, I should say.
We got a little bit of train going from Tin Man on back, it seems like.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and pop up there to the Tin Man train.
Toot toot.
Yeah, that is the sound the train makes, folks. Brought to you by Deathstorm. Valentine, all over the back of Tin Man, and Motor all over the back of Valentine. Will Motor go for a move here? I hope not.
He's still pumping fast time after fast time after fast time. Jeez.
Oh my gosh, Motor smacks the wall out of 14. Not sure if he has wing damage there. If you could check on that, that'd be awesome. Motor looked to go for a move there in the 1. I don't know what world he was in that was okay. But coming out of it, he's alright.
I got no wing damage at all, so he's fine.
Still a tire slap there from New Milktown, Motor City. Tin Man's bringing a lot of ERS to stay out of these two. down under 35. And the other two are both over 75. Valentine over 90. Oh, we got Gru. Maybe he's gonna make a move within 2/10 of Wit J. Alright, the yellow flag. Who is that? That's Swifty. He's around that AlphaTauri out of turn 10. Looking on the power too early. Not Swifty enough. Swifty.
Tell you what, I'm looking at some of the telemetry right now. It's quite interesting. Acid Masters underfueled his car by 2 laps. Everybody else is pretty much on average between 1.5 over to 2 over.
Yes, Bruin's diamond by P12. Gru must have been mistake.
Yeah. So that definitely explains why he's just pumping out fast lap after fast lap.
Yeah, could be Heartbreak City, kind of like Portugal in season 7 for me. Ran out of fuel. Thanks, Dan. You're the one who did that. Anyways. Yeah, it looks like
I
top
had that
5
problem.
pulled away, or top 4, I should say. They're in a land of their own. The Kidman does have a little train foreman here. That's a Red Bull to an Alpine, to a McLaren, to a Haas, and to a Nos, who is catching back up, but fell back for a little bit there.
Yeah, it won't be too long before Nos is on the back of that train. It's just going to be who makes a mistake. And if it happens in the front, it's not going to be a pretty sight for those behind, for sure.
Saw Woodjay get a lose out of between 9 and 10 there. That was Season 8 shows, what Electric Blade says. Well, you know what? All the seasons run together. So, it's A-okay. Oh, Motor makes a massive mistake. And catches it. He's going to come back out in front of Nasri for that Red Mask and say, "Hey, Motor, I'm going to take that spot from you." And nothing you can do about it.
Okay, nothing else happening. Valentine looking on the outside of Tin Man. Tucked right back in. He's putting all sorts of pressure on Tin Man right now. Up there, he wants to get in the P5. He wants to get out of that, out of behind of Tin Man and try to chase down the top 4.
Tin Man put a gap between him and the top 4. 5 seconds to Tin Man.
Jeez. This is just absolutely insane.
Reports that are 10 minutes 20 with everybody else. Yeah, those seem to check out pretty well. I think Valentine's looking for a little bit of a switchback here to get a better run in the straight. Is that the case? He's got to place me arrest. He wants to get past him. He is! He's on fire. We'll go on board with him. He might take the defensive line. Oh, that's not going to work fairly fun by Valentine.
That was a close
Oh, but
one.
Valentine's getting a nice run! You gotta think better of it. And we'll go on board with no graphics here as Valentine tries to chase him down. Through 14, down to 1. Valentine smokes the wall. Now DRS is burning. Will he set it up the inside? He will not.
But Motown behind it. Whoa, Motown on the inside of 1 here.
We'll turn off with the graphics for Motor. He bounced with the Haas of Red Mask and runs him off the track as we go backwards. Red Mask will be able to save that one. Do we get a play from
Gru out in the front straight here?
Oh, no, that's Clay.
Going back to the battle here for 5th on through 8th here. Seems like it's the best battle on track right now.
Yeah. It's got Gru down there looking at Steinman. Keep an eye on that one. The bottom of your screen.
Man, both Red Bulls are creating a train of their own, it seems like. They just don't have the pace that they've been showing on early on in the season. Maybe the Achilles heel to both of them is rain.
I was on board again with Valentine in that cockpit view, and just seeing that a turn 13. He just does not get a good enough run to ever get close enough to Tin Man on the front straight. Very hard track to overpass somebody. Whoa, Valentine! Thinking about a move there. Thinks better of it. Got 14 people in the chat. What's up, fellas? Crack-a-lackin', yo. Thanks for tuning in to the good old stream. Because AM Mondays are always fun. That is a Williams.
Whoa!
That's Case and yo, Face getting lapped. Doing a little dance for us as well. Unfortunate night for Case. Hopefully he can rebound. But Valentine is up 2.5 tenths through Sector 2, even behind Tin Man, so he's got more pace in him as he run a little bit wide there. And what do you think about this performance from Tin Man, the widest Red Bull in the world tonight?
Jeez. Hey,
That's
it's going to be nights like this. It's going to be nights like this that's going to win Tin Man a championship.
Yeah, most definitely.
Even on a struggling night, he's still holding on to top 5. He's not making very many, if any, mistakes at all from what I can see. He's just fast enough in a straight line. What's going on in Sector 3? Motown.
He's in a wall with that win. That's the cockpit view right there for you. Motown, Motor City. Oh my gosh, this is going badly.
Oh. That was a little bit of a dangerous situation for sure. Motown's in the pits now. He's definitely getting a front wing, fresh set of ventures. Definitely be able to stay until the dry period on track.
Yeah, most definitely. Dry period should be coming up soon, fellas. So we'll have to see when that does turn the page on this race. We were told it will dry up. As Valentine gets so close to Tin Man through this middle sector, but seems to lose in the final sector. It looks like Tin Man maybe made a mistake there. Valentine gained about 2 tenths in 2 corners.
Ooh. A little shaky coming out of that corner into the DRS zone. DR straight.
It feels like we've been on Valentine all night. The closest battle is just Tin Man holding up everybody. And the main topic of discussion, but we haven't given any love to Texas Tornado. Still riding in P2, and Easy Rider Gilly riding in P3. So it's McFrown in P4 and Addison Masters running away with this one. Apparently has almost 4-second gap to Texas Tornado out there for the lead. Wow, Valentine, what a catch! Almost went in the pits there, it looked like, to save that one. Now, what's going on down here with Denny and Gru?
Ooh, Denny, Gru, and Steinman, too. With Jay, this entire front second train of Red Bull.
Steinman thought better on that one.
The winner of this battle will be awarded a championship point at the current stage, so every point matters for sure.
Yeah, both Red Bulls doing their job and making trains tonight.
Hey, they don't gotta do anything crazy. Just keep people behind. Just stay out of trouble. They don't have to do anything. Sector 1 looks like Clay Funk again.
Yep, that's a Clay Funk without a wing. Very unfortunate there for the Funk of the Clay. Clay and Funk. Going over to Valentine. Maybe he can get a run going through Sector 3.
Witche just made a huge mistake. Steinman is on the inside. He's got a run going down the DRS straight, going at the end of Sector 2, and he's going to make the move. Oh, Witche's fighting back inside on the chicane. He gets the position right back. What a defense.
I was late getting down to that one, so I appreciate you covering for the folks. We'll go no you guys for this one as they come down the start from the straight one more time. Witche is blinking, but so is Steinman. He comes down to start from the straight. Go on board here with Steinman. On board with him even. He's over the back. When we think about a move here on the outside and the inside or outside, what kind of ways do you like the Oreo? Soft or double soft or inverted, non-inverted?
Person like Mayan and ice cream.
Fair enough. Witche put on a master of defense. Looks like Checo Perez. That's a yellow flag Sector 2. That is a... not an Aston Master. That is a case in your face. Run around one more time. That's actually going to bring out a safety car. Wow!
Oh my god, here we go. This will be very, very interesting. Clay Funk bolting right into the pits. I'm pretty sure there's going to be no matter what.
That's Case, turn 9. That's a lane change.
Leaders into the pits now. Let's see if everybody else follows. It looks like, yep, Texas Tornado, Easy Rider are following.
That's the master. Then you throw on those inters. That was Tornado. And I'm going to take the gamble for the draw compact tire. Motor pick up a 3-second time penalty. McFrown onto the inters. Timmin onto the inters. Valentine on the inters. Red Mask on the inters. Case Race says we're tired of the pits.
I mean, he was already a lap down anyway, so it's unfortunate, but you'll get back onto the train soon enough. There's always next week.
And Denny, 5 seconds penalty for speeding in the old pit lane. He's gonna let the rain slow down sooner.
Yeah, it looks like it's letting up a little bit from when the beginning of the race was, so we'll see if pitting, I guess, follow the leader, so to speak. I'm surprised nobody actually took the gamble to stay on the old inters to try to stretch out till the dry period, to be honest with you.
Yeah, looks like the clouds are starting to open up here in Vanwood.
So what about you there, Shelly? You prepared for possible rain tomorrow, or you think it's going to be dry?
Oh, it's my expertise. I'm only practicing the dry, so I'm hoping it's dry. And hey, if it's not, we overcome those obstacles. I eat those dubs, baby. But you, Death Storm, how you feeling about that?
Oh, I'm always trying to do a rain dance. My teammate tells me to quiet down about it all the time, so you know.
Were you hoping for rain in Jeddah?
No, like just rain in general. I threw away 2 podiums last year. I need redemption.
Yeah.
But as far as just my pace, I feel like I got something for at least the head of the midfield. So I'm looking for a top 6 again, just like last week.
Looking for a top 5. Looking for a double top 5 from Ferrari this week, hopefully. We're gonna pull up the rear and get some points on the board, but a tough first 3 weeks. Deathstorm guarantees a podium, notice what Kitten Petter says.
Wow, Kitten, thanks, man. Not quite guaranteeing a podium. Maybe for my teammate, but not me.
Well, since we are in a stage script here, we're going to take a look at the fantasy football pool that some of the cost guys decided to do over the weekend. I think that was Thursday night. Had a couple guys in there drafted. What's we got in here? We've got myself. We got Motor. We have Wing It. We got Kitten. We got Bama. We got what is his name? Airborne Tiger. We have Ewarn. We have yourself, Deathstorm. We have P-Dog. We have Andy Wu. We have Cos's very own RJ Pettit, the RJP in the old Detroit Tiger situation, or organization, not situation. And we also have Coleman, former Cos driver. I did not draft Deshaun Watson in the first round. My first round pick was Dalvin Cook. Excuse me. So,
my first round pick was Mixon from Cincinnati. I kind of had no choice at 12.
I think Andy said he did a different draft. He got Mixon, Kamara, and Taylor. I don't even know. Yeah, $10 buy for me. It's a big pool. Oh, yeah. Sorry, it was $800 buy. Wow. Very, very late safety car calling. Or not a late safety car. Very backed up field from Aston Masters. Causes a motor collision with Gru.
Jeez, 5-second penalty from Motor, too, on top of it, so...
And the Master of Aston, he's gone! McFrad's got a good run on Easy Rider Yoey! Down to turn one, there's chaos in the back of the field. Guys are going in the pits.
Valentine, Clay Funk, Motown, and Nos all in the pits. Must have been from that incident in the back there.
Not really sure.
Oh, Woodjay, unbeknownst to everything, spun out in turn one. He's now back out of the points.
What a save from Red Mask out of turn 3. I have to add that.
Man. Acid, yet again, just pulling out. Now he's 1.5 ahead. Just out of not even 2 seconds into the lap. Wow. Tell you what, though.
Clay's out!
Oh no.
That's turn 3. That's a safety car once again. Curious to see if some of these guys goes on the drives. It does look like it's still raining ever so slightly, but hey, you never know.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Who has the biggest balls? Kid Petter says. That's Steinman in the pits. Is Steinman going to take the risk and go on the soft? Clay Funk spun out in turn 3,000 DNF route. Safety car, safety car, safety car. Oh, it's not
with Jay, 5 seconds.
Let's not come back in the pits. Who was going to gamble here for the drive?
I don't see anybody gambling on it so far. Nope, nobody's gambled to go on to dry tires yet.
Yeah, I don't think it's time, but clouds do look better than they did 3 laps ago, you know, so.
Oh, we'll see. We know it's going to dry up. It's just when and who's going to be the first one to react to it.
I'm fortunate to say this. Actually, go ahead and Duststorm. I apologize. I even cut you off.
No, go ahead. I finished off. You're good.
I like to say again, I did not draft Deshaun Watson in the first round, folks. That was not me. I did not do that. I'm a well-integrated man. Just saying. Thank you, Duststorm. Who did draft Deshaun Watson? Somebody did.
I don't know.
I know he's not a free agent. He's not on my team.
I think it was E. Warren, but I'm not 100% sure.
Take a look around the fantasy football league, see who drafted Deshaun Watson. Put on the spot here.
I actually just had another fantasy football draft last night. It was a keeper league. I couldn't keep Josh Allen because I kept him last year, and you know how you're not supposed to keep anybody over 2 years. So he was still on the board in round 3, and I already had Stephon Diggs and Leonard Fournette, and I'm like, you know what? He's still on the board. And I drafted Josh Allen, so I'm going to have him for another 2 years.
Yeah, that's right. RJ drafted Deshaun Watson.
Oh, wow.
Good for RJ.
How many game suspension does he have?
11?
Possible number.
Looks like State's cars are going to be in this lap. The rain is not. Looks like Acid's going to back the field once more.
It doesn't even matter if Acid doesn't back the field up. He's just too quick.
Oh, he's got into towards the lead. Sure, what is going on here? And it's in this lab.
Jeez. Back of the field is going to be one big, giant, conglomerating mess up, I think.
Define conglomerating.
I don't even know where that came from, I'm being perfectly honest with you.
Put him on the spot, folks, first they were done. They're backed up. Oh, looks like he went and decided not to go, and that's gonna cause a chain reaction. And he's actually dragging. He's running a low ride height. He's dragging all the way through turn 4. He's gone!
And he's already gone.
Tin Man. We're gonna make a move on Lightning McCrown. Down to turn 1. McCrown goes defensive, so Tin Man can't do anything. Good watch. But Jake can pass Diamond down there for P12. They're gonna battle through the hairpin 1. Oh, wait, there's something going on the front!
Texas.
Yeah. Easy Rider in Texas. Yeah, wait. Or Texas. No. Texas Tornado. In battle with E-R-Y. Motor and Valentine, they're battling down there too. What's going on with that action? And Motor's over the back of Denny. Oh my gosh, Motor's not like a dumb move here.
Oh, damage. I think it's Swifty.
I can't tell. It might be Gru.
Oh, it's definitely Gru.
Gru's got damage. He's not getting off the racing line. Motor's somehow getting up on top of this.
Wow. Which I don't know if he caught a little bit of that. It looks like he might have. I'm trying to see if he... Yeah, he's got damage too.
Ah. Fortunate there.
Which and Gru have no front left end plate. I wonder if Swifty has damage. Swifty looks like he has... Yep, Swifty also has damage from that incident as well.
Coming around, Motor's out, but coming around turn 14. McFrown and Tornado, they're side by side, and then turn 1 before the safety car will come out. If we get one at all, Texas Tornado's still looking to make a move.
Oh,
it looks like they're wheel to wheel. ERY is going to cover them off for the time being. The Tornado's going to have to fight back a different day.
Man, oh man, oh man. As much as Texas Tornado needs this to get his season back on track, he needed his teammate with him tonight. And very unfortunate for McLaren, for sure.
Very unfortunate indeed.
Meanwhile, this battle for P2 Acid Masters is out to almost a 3.5 second lead. Tell you what, it's just Acid Masters and then just the rest of the field at this point. Any other battles going on there, Shelly, that you got your eye on?
It's catching my little eye. There's actually in the chat there what Motor's live reaction was to that crash. But Valentine getting past Denny. An opportune spot before turn 13. The master of the acid.
Denny made a mistake.
Pumping in fast and slap. What were you saying there, Dexter?
Denny made a mistake into the exit of that corner.
Oh, Nos is all over the back of Steinbeck. He's got ERS deployed in the middle of the corner. Don't do this at home, kids. He's in the gravel. He's spinning and saves it. Nos, the button's still on. Turn it off, buddy. Turn it off. There you go. Listen to me. When is the drive period going to come out? We all have to wonder.
Not a clue. Not a clue. Watch it come out with like 3 laps to go, and then it'll be like, will it be worth it to go onto the soft compound tires?
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Still on board Texas Tornado. Closest battle on track besides Steinman and Denny.
Easy Rider now pulling out. He's about a second ahead of Texas Tornado.
He's still pumping in fastest laps, boys. Acid Master's pulling away with the lead.
And I don't see him making a mistake either, so this is just a Sunday drive on a Monday evening, or Tuesday morning in his case.
Steinman's actually over the back of Denny through turn 3. Turn off all our UIs there. Let the cars roar.
NOS Racing's looking to get on top of that battle as well. Any mistake though, with Jay's right back into the points. He's 8.5 seconds back now at this point, but nothing's guaranteed in the rain or in AM3. Throw them both together, and nothing is guaranteed at all.
It's a pretty good statement there, Deathstorm. Anything can happen in AM3. Speaking of AM3 and anything happening, at a Stein man, thundering and bumbling. He actually hits the back wheel of Denny and backs off that move. And Denny goes in the gravel. It's a little bit of an unorthodox trip there. And the Alfa Romeo and the Aston are both going to look to make a move on the Ferrari. Doesn't look like NOS Racing got a great exit there. But hey, it's been done. McFarland's in the pits, folks. Is it time for Drive to go on board with him? He's bringing out the medium compound tires. Get your tickets out.
Here we go. Let's see. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Yeah, lap 23.
I still think it's a little too dry, a little too wet, but
Can I put my balls in your jaws? Oh, balls in your jaws. The Crown Cam, dude, he's on the medium. Testing the waters. Have to look at the splits here in a minute.
jeez. Once he gets those tires up to temp, oh, Swifty's also going on to the softs. I don't know.
Live prospects. How many corners will he make?
Prop bet.
Gonna go with 20. Over under 12.5 over.
Oh man.
Don't think he's gained too much yet. Acid stays out in the interiors.
No,
Top
they're still pumping out fastest laps on those inters, so I don't think it's.
Oh, that's Swifty. Oh.
Yeah, it's not ready. I'm looking at Lightning with Brown just saving it out of the end of Sector 2 here.
I would have taken that under there if you were smart.
I think it's 1 or 2 laps too soon. Gru's just past Lightning. The soft compound, medium compound tires are not it yet.
Get red mask.
The rain has stopped. The rain has stopped though, so I mean it's coming. But
I feel it coming. It's Swifty around again.
he's just fishtailing all over the place. He's definitely like a fish out of water.
Let's actually watch him. Why not?
I feel like I'm watching a game of Marco Polo where you just yell fishy out of water. And he's got wing damage too, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, getting better. Oh, McFrown's around. He's at a DNF. That's no wing. That's what that's called. Missed an end plate there. Too early for the mediums.
Denny is out. He front straight. Oh wow. Oh, and it's a safety car.
It's getting interesting.
Oh man. Who out of the front is going to take the gamble? I still think it's a couple laps too early. But it may be worth the gamble now.
God. Oh my god. What the fuck did you do that? Oh my gosh.
What was that?
I do not know.
Sounded like the exorcism of Emily Rose coming out of you there, bro.
Is that a third safety car tonight?
I think it is, yes.
Unexpected there from yours truly. I can't get over that. Oh, McBrown! 5 seconds at the pit lane!
Gru is also now onto the softs. He's taking the gamble, and he's toward the back, so why not if it works out for him?
Guess who's
Then
coming in?
Acid. Oh, everybody's going to come in now.
It's time! Acid going on the softs. He's about to go.
Okay, Bruce Buffer's younger brother of Brandon Buffer.
Brandon Buffer. Tin Man and Red Mask will stay out.
Tin Man inherits the lead. I don't know.
Don't know about that one, Chief, as the kids say. Oh, good.
I think the mediums are probably actually the better call.
Apparently, it's a soft, hard one-stop, from what I've heard.
I mean, it's possible, but with the track still a little damp, I'd rather have the mediums. Because when the track dries out and the softs, if you have the softs on, the track dries out, the softs will be too far gone at that point, and the mediums will just be coming into their own. Just my personal opinion.
Yep. Just going through the good old notes here, fellas. Wait, Gru, look around to it.
So, college football. You have a team or no?
I have a team. I had to pick a team. The Dogs! I don't want to follow college football, no.
Jeez. The Dogs.
I don't follow college football. I don't know. Dogs, I've always been a fan. I always like FSU. I'm always like Pitt. I don't know. I'd have to figure it out.
That's the one I was expecting you to say was Pitt. I'm going to throw you a complete loop. I'm an Oklahoma Sooner fan.
Boomer!
Sooner!
There you go. Yeah, no, I didn't even know West Virginia and Pitt rivals until last week. So that's my bad.
They used to be in the ACC together, so yeah, that was kind of their big rivalry every year.
Yep.
Before West Virginia moved to the Big 12.
And Knox stays out on the answer. That's interesting.
What is going on? Acid is backing everything up. What is
acid on acid?
Nos is still on the inters, sitting in third. Tin Man right now is an effective P3.
What is Acid Masters doing?
I have no clue.
Yeah, how did Texas Tornado get cycled so far announced as a racing fan?
I wasn't paying attention.
Pit stop cycles, man.
Yeah, that's one I missed. I don't know if other drivers coming in, possibly, but
I tell you one thing that's gonna happen after this race: Acid Masters is gonna get a reprimand for a safety car shenanigans. He's backed up the field twice so far on the same safety car. It's not even in yet, so. Not gonna.
Yeah, and he's also got the pace that he's probably not going to be reserving an AM3 anytime soon.
Yeah, probably not. But hey, I guess I got two guys on the inters. That's Gru and that's Nos. I'm assuming that's a mistake from Gru.
It's a mistake from both.
Nos
is even worse, more worse. Wow. English Deathstorm English. Nos is completely out of whack. 10 laps old enters, so those things are like completely and utterly dead at this point. And there he goes. He's going into the pits now to correct that.
Acid says that. I think that's Acid. I think Glock is Acid. The guy in the chat says that my Delta was crazy. So.
That is a glitch on this game.
Yep.
Nos is out in P9. Yeah, he's out in P9 now at the tail end. We can be catching the tail end of this.
Gru's gonna dive in as well.
Yep, now, yep. At this point, why not?
Motorship testing with somebody in a chat. That's hilarious.
I'll tell you what, though, out of 16 drivers, I expected more DNFs at this point of the race.
Yeah.
So, good job AM3 yet again.
Let's see if that Ferrari and Mercedes can get to a safety car, safety car, safety car. It's in the lap. Oh, it's in this lap.
Woohoo! Going through my notes and I'm writing Motown's DNF, and I wrote down McLaren next to him. He is, or not McLaren, Ferrari next to him, thinking that it was season 9.
This is the one case I want to ask them to hold up the field for a little bit longer, because maybe they can get Gru back in the race. He's going to hold him to the final seconds. And Gru's actually going to get back in this race, I think. Yeah, Gru is in the background there. Gru's back in this one, too.
Wow.
What a safety car restart. I did not enjoy that one. Like, McBrown's going to make some moves, though, in the back half of that field. The P7. Oh, don't look at that, folks. That's a tornado.
Valentine. Whoa.
Whoa,
Tin
Valentine.
Man's dropping. With Jay's back now up in the P4. Wow.
There's a double Red Bull top 5. Oh, my gosh, they're battling.
Guys, don't do it. Don't do it.
They were smart. They let the fast one go.
Right now we have an Alpine 1-3. Very, very similar to Jeddah's AM2 race last week, where we had 1-2 Alpine finish, 3-5 Red Bull, and I forget who was 4. I think it was the Williams. So I think, yeah, it's the same top 5 from Jeddah's last week.
And Red Mass over the back of Whitjay. Oh my, they made massive contact into 10. Oh, Whitjay's getting turned around on like McBrown. Looks like 312. I apologize for one corner.
Whitjay just got taken to the woodshed one too many times and beaten like a government mule back there. Jeez.
Oh my gosh, there's some. I think 14. It's NASCAR. 2-by-2. Whoa, wow, Jack. Oh, Valentine's getting past either out of Yowie. What's going on up there? It's now Alpine 1-2 currently, though.
Oh man. Tell you what, though, the class of the field for sure, right here. It's been an entertaining midfield, back of the race, definitely for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. Electric Blade screams, Alpine! As an Alpine. Oh wow, Gru getting past Nos with these.
Man, oh man. Is that... I was about ready to say, did Swifty retire on track that I was unaware of, but I completely forgot AM3 ghosts the lap cars.
Yeah.
Two more DNFs and he could get a point.
Yeah, that's Gru getting past Steinbeck in turn 12. Yeah, Whitjay is holding up people again. He's awesome. DRS enabled. Yeah, the only person that doesn't have it right now.
Valentine with a 1:14.0 fastest lap, stealing it from his teammate. Wow.
Is Gru gonna look for a move on Whitjay? No. Texas Tornado!
I'm gonna have to ask him later on what happened to him, because he was in the top 3 all day.
He got hit by a tornado. That's what it looks like.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Yeehaw! That's Texas. Anyways, Gru over the back of Whitjay. Followed by Nos and Steinman.
This battle is gonna get intense. The last 5 laps. Sector 2, who is it?
Swifty getting out of the way.
Swifty. Doing the smart thing, getting out of the way of the battle. Acid Masters yet again, just 2.5 seconds. 2 laps after a safety car. Like, nobody had anything for that Alpine this afternoon, this evening, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are.
Oh, the Mercedes are on the outside of turn 1. That's with Jay and Group. Battling left, right, and center. Racing Fan says it's an abysmal day for the JK Racing Fan Academy or something along those lines. I agree. That's Steinman and Tornado with only 1 point combined. Get better, Racing Fan. Get better.
The Deathstorm Racing Academy is not even in the points, so I don't know what you're talking about there, bro.
Very true. These fellas are still battling hard after 32 laps. Very tiring track, sandboard. And the Valentine, that is Nas Racing and the Guru Dolls battling through turn 12 or through turn 10. What's the DRS straight? It looks like actually Steinman. It's a good run on Nas Racing. Will he send it? He's gonna send it down the inside. And they're gonna battle through 12. Oh, they're making contact. Oh.
Red Mask spins it out into the NASCAR turn. He has no front wing.
Oh, please, they ghosted. Oh my gosh. That was terrifying.
Jeez. Whoa. Swifty coming through.
No wing for the mask. Mask on. Screw it. Mask off.
Texas Tornadoes back into the points now.
Easy riding. Always actually putting with DRS on Valentine up there.
Tin Man's also almost within range, so this may get interesting for the podium spots. Easy Rider definitely. Yeah, Easy Rider's definitely got the pace and the drive for sure.
Both Valentine and Easy Rider were in that battery early on here.
Any sort of battle, Tin Man's gonna jump right on it.
Working and stalking this prey.
This is also allowing Acid to just run away. We already know he's not going to get touched for this race. It's just going to be a fight for the last 2 podium positions. 3 drivers within it, so. Whew. Yoey definitely has the pace. He's just waiting for the opportunity.
Oh, grass there. Now it's on style, baby.
This isn't rally car.
Let's have a cockpit view here of Easy Rider and Yoey. Goes to chase down Valentine.
DRS was enabled. Yes, it was. Oh boy, this is gonna be the move right here if you get it. Nope. Sector 2, who's off? It looks like Nos is off. Nope, not Nos. I'm sorry. Oh no, Swifty again. I don't know how. Wow, colorblind Deathstorm. Good job.
Back on to the start-finish straight. DRS is enabled one more time. I don't think he'll be able to make a move on Valentine here. He will not. He's not going to be looking to make a move on Gru here down the first DRS straight. That's a Ferrari around. That's Lightning Crown!
Oh my.
Spinning from P5.
Oh no. Now he's, looks like he's now okay. His tires may have cooled off at this point, we don't know. Red Mask with a 113-1 stealing fastest lap from the Alpines. Wow.
Fair enough. Light the crown over the back of Woodjay. To be noted. Someone else to be noted, Valentine still being hunted down by that Easy Rider of the Yoeys. And guess who's joined in on that battle? That's Tin Man Mafia Wild on Tour. Actually, that's Nos Racing Game Pass Gru! For the DRS zone, Gru gets that right back, though. Turn off all our UIs and just watch this battle develop for P2.
And they're going on to the final lap. This is getting very interesting fairly quickly. They got one chance down that DRS zone in the back straight. If Easy Rider wants second place, he's gonna have to make a move, and seems like an unconventional spot to do it.
That seems to be the recipe for this madness here in Zandvoort. From thunderstorms in quality to rain in the race to dry at the end. These drivers have endured everything. It's Texas Tornado and Nos Racing battling between 9 and 10 currently. We'll stay on board here. This could be the last time we get to see a move for P2 in this race. It's an Alpine, and there's a Williams sandwiched by a Red Bull. DRS has been enabled within 2/10 on the back straight. ERS being deployed. We'll go on board with him. He will not be close enough to make a move.
Oh, man.
Maybe the front straight.
I don't know. I think Valentine has enough straight line speed to hold him off.
Axel will come across the line and win the race.
And the Alpines go 1-2. Easy Rider third, Tin Man in fourth. Very, very good damage limitation day for him. Only lost, 3 points? Whit J, 5th place for the other Red Bull. Lightning Crown, P6. Gru across the line, P7. Steinman, P8. Texas Tornado getting points, P9. Nos finally gets a point himself in P10. Red Mask and Swifty and will be rounding out the field this evening.
Yeah, what an incredible race from start, from finish. We had impeccable scenes here in Zandvoort, and no red flag for somebody throwing a flare on the track. So it's a good sign.
Alright, well, I'm going to jump on this real quick.
Got Swifty finishing up his fire. And then we'll get you to the interviews, because I'm sure Acid Valentine and ERY will be one to interview. If you could get them in the party, that would be great.
Getting there now, my friend. Getting there now.
Oh.
Let's see.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Right there.
Alpines finally getting points in AM3, and it's in dominating fashion with a P1 and a P2. I think this is the first time this season that there has not been a Red Bull in the podium either, so another fun fact.
The celebration! Bum. Red Mask will end up getting your fastest lap of the race with a 1:13.1 in there.
Stole the point. There you go. Okay, so we got one.
We do have one. Also, shout out to Denny, Motor, Clay, and Case, all DNF from this race, but P13 through 16, respectively.
Okay, so seeing that they joined, I don't see them.
We got a Val in here. Do we have Easy Rider Yoey?
I do not. Give us 1 second, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I literally just got a text from Texas Tornado in the chat and Discord. He said he literally ran out of gas on the last corner. Have any luck yet or no?
They have been mentioned. If you want to go ahead and start with Valentine,
Yeah, I'll
might be
start.
the only one we get tonight.
I'll start with him. Valentine P2. Finally breaking the jinx of the Alpines, and they did it in dominating fashion this evening. You were kind of floating around the mid pack. When did you decide to flip the script, and what was your race pace like?
Oh, excuse me.
You're
Can you
good.
hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, cool. So my race pace, I never really have strong qualities. I always shine best during the race. I can make up positions and battle pretty hard with people. I definitely was bouncing around just everywhere. I had to pit, I believe, an extra 3 times than I wanted to. My pit crew didn't change my wing when I wanted them to, so I had to do an extra pit, which put me pretty far back into the field during one of the last safety cars. I was just happy to finish at that point. I definitely didn't expect the cars in front to be so slow. Was just really happy to get into second. Made sure to protect the guy's lead. He had been leading all race, so was glad to be a good teammate.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. And like I said, I mean, Alpine finally broke the jinx. So great, great result. I mean, I know it was hectic conditions to start, and you got through it just fine. It was a very solid race, very quiet race from you, actually, to be honest with you, with the exception of the couple battles you had. Shelly, you got any questions for Mr. Valentine here?
What was it like battling with Motor there for a while? Seemed like you two were pretty even for about 5 or 6 laps.
Oh man, it was pretty hectic trying to follow. I could follow him all day, and I would get really close in the corners, which is where I would try to kind of unsettle him a little bit. And anytime I would try to do a switchback move, he just placed the car perfect where I could make the pass. And on the straights, I wasn't able to make up any ground there, so it was just a lot of just being able to catch up and slow down, catch up and slow down. Man, really was making me work for it.
Well, very nice race. Your debut race, I believe, here in AM3. Maybe not your debut race. Maybe your second race. But I believe
I
your
think
first
my
podium.
second or third, second or
Well,
third, yeah.
well, first podium, first P2. Happy to have you here. If you could add Tin Man, Mafia Wild on Tour, to the party Death Storm, I will get him in here since Acid Masters and Easy Radio do
Okay.
not want to come in for an interview. There's a fire going on in the M3 chat, and we are trying to put it out currently. So we
So
apologize.
that would be actually I'll add Tin Man and Witch given the fact that they had 4-5s. So
Yeah, we'll see if
fancy ringtone there.
okay.
Yeah, it notifies me of people that being added to the party.
Nice.
Now let's just see if they show up.
Tin Man
There's
Mafia Wild on Tour.
perfect. I'll get him first. Tin Man.
Howdy.
Not the result that I don't think you expected today. I mean, very much damage control P4. You lost a little bit of points to your championship rival there. Tell us about how your race went.
Well, I had like no pace at all in the wet for some reason. Like I don't understand why I didn't, but I guess it's the way I was getting out of the corners or something. I just wasn't brave enough on the throttle, I guess. But then it got dry, and I'm like, hey, I have a chance now. And we got on that one start, and I know I had a guaranteed podium, but then there was a Haas car that decided to get into me a little bit, which I guess he thought he was clear, but he pushed me off, and then that ruined that for me. So I was pretty pissed about that. I was kind of in the focus mode and passed 3 other people to try to get up to him, but I don't know if I passed him or not. I couldn't remember in the rage.
Well, I mean, P4, like I said, damage control, and you had good team points again this week. With Jay had P5. You were floating toward the back at the pretty much the majority of the race. that last safety car, and next thing I know, you're sitting up in the top five. What made you flip the script? And by the way, both of you Red Bulls, nice defensive blocking.
Well, it was. Oh, whoops. It was mainly just whenever I noticed it was going to stop raining, I was going to come in when everybody else did, but I was like, nah, if it doesn't stop, I don't want to be the guy that's spinning around everywhere. But then, as soon as we are getting ready to come back around, they said on the computer person or whatever said that they didn't know it to switch or not. And I'm like, well, screw it, I'll just go ahead and switch and just do the pace lap and hope it's dry. And because I knew once I got on softs, I would have the pace to run right up there with them, or if not, get up there. But I just didn't have any pace on the wets. I just had nothing for them.
With Jay, same thing, same question. Shelly, you got anything for the Red Bull duo?
Nothing just seems like Red Bull's always up there in the top five every week, and always happy to be commenting that. If that's all you got, Deathstorm, then I'll go ahead and wrap this puppy up.
Yep, I'm perfectly fine. You may go ahead.
Boom, bang, pow, bop, pow. It's been AM3. It's been Monday nights. I've been Shelly Turtle. I've been joined by Deathstorm, and we will see you next week in Spa. I'll be singing that national anthem. You can hear that 9:30 Eastern, approximately. And hey, I'd love to have you. But hey, thanks for coming out tonight, and good night.